Joining me now is Corey Lewandowski, former Trump campaign manager, now chief strategist for America First Action Super PAC, the Trump Super PAC. Welcome. Thank you very much, Corey. It's great to have you on the program. From New Hampshire, we know that backdrop.
My pleasure.
First of all, how was the Easter egg roll? I know you were there with your family this weekend and yesterday.
Well, it was such a special thing to have the opportunity to see the president. His family came out. Mrs. Trump was reading to the children. It was a little chilly in Washington yesterday, but my kids had a great time. And my 7-year-old is convinced he won the Easter egg roll because he hit the egg across with one try.
Well, he probably did then. So what do you think of all of the cabinet issues and the challenges that the president has had? Clearly, in some of the ethical problems for Ben Carson, Scott Pruitt, now the ouster of David Shulkin. It's a year and some months in, and they're still not settled.
Yeah, I think what we've seen and what I believe General Kelly has said, the chief of staff, is that he's waiting for the IG reports to come out from a number of these respective agencies. And we've seen that the president wasn't happy with the VA administrator, so he has been removed. And now we've got an admiral going in to take over that if he is confirmed by the Senate. But the IG reports that are being looked at by not just the EPA, but also HUD and others are going to be a telltale sign. And these are investigative opportunities that fall outside the world of the political sphere and are going to present the administration a true and full understanding of were any laws broken, was there anything that was inappropriate. And what we have seen in the case of Administrator Pruitt was the career individuals who work at the EPA signed off on him renting that room, and there's no talk about that, but he had permission from the career individuals at the EPA before this ever took place.
That said, let me share with you what Chris Christie, who initially had led the transition, had to say on ABC this week.
This was a brutally unprofessional transition. This was a transition that didn't vet people for this type of judgment issues, which I think could have been seen very easily in a lot of these people. And the president's been ill-served by this. And if Mr. Pruitt's going to go, it's because he should have never been there in the first place. Listen, I don't know how you survive this one. He has to go. If he has to go, it's because he never should have been there in the first place.
Yet today, Scott Pruitt announcing the relaxation of auto emission rules. He's doing what the president wants, and the president says he's going to stay. He's sticking with his man. He's doing exactly what the president wants in terms of regulation.
Well, I think that's right. And, we've seen the EPA here actually functioning the way that it's supposed to have been over the course of a number of years, which is reducing the punitive actions against individuals and farmers and businesses that are trying to do what they're supposed to be doing. And so the policy side of what Administrator Pruitt is doing falls directly in line with what this president pledged on the campaign, and he's very happy with that. And as it relates to an IG report, we're going to wait and see what that IG investigation turns up. And we have to remember that when it's a political decision, the president is always chastised for the political side of it. But when it's career government officials making determinations that are saying what Administrator Pruitt did was perfectly legal and in the bounds because he went to them first, we have to allow that system to take place and wait for the IG report to come out.